guys, welcome to our very first episode of The Verdict. I'm Kristiana Lee.
I'm Devontae Banks.
I'm Tiara Hall, and we are your hosts.
School is back in session. However, some great TV series and movies came out this summer, and we want to shed some light on them for you guys today. The first movie we're going to discuss was one of the most anticipated movies of the summer, Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad is a 2016 superhero movie based on the DC Comics anti-hero team. The film stars Jared Leto, Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Viola Davis, and Cara Delevingne. It follows Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, who assembles a team of the most dangerous incarcerated supervillains to form a defensive task force to potentially save the world from a powerful threat. Let's check out the trailer.
Is this the real life?
Let me have you, Donald, please.
Let me have you, Martin! Is this just fantasy? Come on! Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet. They're bad guys. Worst of the worst.
Too late. Open the gate! My time has come. Send shivers down my spine.
Was this cheerleading trials?
All the time.
Hi, boys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Deadshot. Guy shoots people. He's a crocodile and he eats people. Burns people. You're possessed by a witch. And she's just crazy.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices. I'm kidding. That's not what they really said.
This is the deal. You're going somewhere very bad
Whoa!
to do something that'll get you killed.
Let's go save the world.
I can't wait to show you my toys.
Let's do something fun.
Seriously, the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
Nothing really matters to me.
Now it's time for some Suicide Squad trivia. In order to find the perfect Joker laugh, Jared Leto tried out different laughs in New York City and Toronto to see which ones made people most uncomfortable. Majority of the cast and crew got the tattoo squad in honor of this film. These tattoos were even applied by some of the cast members, Will Smith and Margot Robbie. In May of 2016, Warner Brothers announced that Margot Robbie will reprise her role as Harley Quinn in an upcoming untitled Harley Quinn production. Not much information has been released, but there are rumors that this project will be focused on the female heroes and villains of the DC universe. So, what did you guys like about it?
The soundtrack. I mean, honestly, I felt like the movie, it was just such a waste of potential. David Ayer coming off Training Day, End of Watch. I mean, Fury, one of the greatest movies of all time, in my
Fury
opinion.
was good.
It was amazing. And then Suicide Squad, he just squandered that opportunity. There was a great cast, great characters, and I felt like it wasn't good. I felt like Will Smith and Margot Robbie did good, but if I want to watch a good movie of theirs, I'll watch Focus.
What about Jared Leto, though? I thought he did an amazing Joker.
I don't think he had enough time to be the Joker, to be honest, because I mean, like, he has like 5 minutes of screen time. You know, Heath Ledger had a full movie. Jack Nicholson had a full movie. Even Cesar Romero in the 60s had multiple episodes of a TV show. Jared Leto, I'm just like...
I think he was more suave in this one, though. You know, the hair combed back, he was in the mouth. I mean, come on now. I think that was
So you
creepy.
feel like Jared Leto was a cleaner
Yes.
Joker than Heath Ledger
He was crazy, though. Like, he had her jump in some toxic waste or something, or, it's like, will you do this for me or die for me?
Yeah.
It was like
I
a
love
clean,
him.
scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like I didn't have enough time to get to know him. I felt the same way about him that I felt about the Flash in the movie. Where I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it's cool he's there. Doesn't really do much.
Gotcha.
What do you think?
I mean, really, I just love Heath Ledger's Joker. I really can't. I didn't even want to see what Jared Leto could bring to the table, honestly.
He brought something good. He did. I thought he was crazy. And Harley Quinn was crazy with him.
Well, actually, that's one of my complaints with the movie. The Joker, Harley Quinn, even though it's a symbiotic relationship, the Joker is supposed to be crazier than her. In the movie, Harley Quinn was, even Amanda Waller says she's the crazier of the two, which to me is a clear violation of their characters. And to me, a really big problem with the movie is in a movie of villains, it's like, man, we have Deadshot, we have Harley Quinn, we have the Joker, El Diablo. Who's going to be the main villain? The Enchantress.
Yeah.
And the story didn't make sense. It didn't play by its own rules. Like, for example, Amanda Waller earlier in the movie says, I have her heart, therefore I control her. But the Enchantress escapes. And even though Amanda Waller stabs her heart, the Enchantress is allowed to run rampant through the city, which is a clear violation of the movie's own rules.
Well, I thought, I liked Enchantress. I think she was good. Viola Davis did Amanda Waller's part very good. Made me hate her even more.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I could not stand Amanda Waller in anything. I couldn't. She was,
I think that's a good role for Viola
Yeah.
Davis because she's good at taking like a powerful role like
just
that.
like in How to Get Away with Murder.
Yes, oh
She's-
yes.
Yeah, I feel like she did a great job, but that's what makes me so upset. There was all this potential, and I felt like it was squandered. And the end of the movie, where Enchantress is doing belly dances while monologuing.
Yeah, that was funny. I mean,
To
that
me,
was
it's just like, I was
hilarious.
just like, what type of movie is this? And without getting
ballet
spoilery,
or something.
yeah, and without getting spoilery to you guys who haven't seen the movie, I would just like to say, El Diablo does something at the end of the movie that was not even hinted at in the entire
Yeah.
movie. They didn't even say that was in his power set, what he ends up doing, and I just felt like it was kind of cheap.
Is that supposed to lead into another movie, you think?
No, because he, well, I can't say it, but let's just say after he does that thing, it's clear El Diablo will not be showing up in any more DC properties.
I like how it was a sequel to the Batman versus Superman. I like that.
That they were in the same universe?
Yeah.
And Ben Affleck, he had a pretty good cameo.
He like 10 seconds
Yeah.
where he captured Harley Quinn, right, when she fell into the water.
Yeah, and Deadshot.
Yep. Mhm.
But I just felt like, I still felt like all these cool actors, they had cool moments. Like, to me, the best way to describe it is it's a 90s Nirvana video. Really cool to look at, but not much of a story there. But at least like a Nirvana song, the music is amazing.
Now it's time to give our verdict. So what do you guys think of it? I give it a heart.
I give it a like. There was some things I liked.
I give it a fat poopy face. The best thing about this movie is the song Sucker for Pain.
I loved it because I've been waiting for this movie all summer, really, and it was amazing. Suicide Squad was directed by David Ayer, and it was released August 5th. It's currently still playing in the theaters, so if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. Stick with us. We'll be right back after this.
This is where Vincent got the chance to cross the pond so he could study universal healthcare in London, where Chris conducted amphibian research that helped him land a research assistantship tracking threatened toads through Yosemite National Park, where Claire studied breast cancer cells and built the resume required to earn a genetics research internship at Germany's internationally renowned Max Planck Institute. This is Austin Peay State University. More opportunities here, more opportunities out there.
86 in Honolulu today. Nice.
Hi, Professor. Can you help me here? I wrote all this down in class, and well, when it came to the homework, I just would you mind going over some of it again with me?
Springtime in Paris.
Hello? Are you even listening? I need help.
For you, college isn't just about earning a degree. It's about earning their respect, getting their attention, and setting an example for them. That's why our programs are designed for you and them. Austin Peay State, keep earning a living and living your life, all while earning your degree.
You'll find Austin Peay situated in the heart of Clarksville, Tennessee. But our reach goes far beyond our main campus. From our programs in Dixon and Springfield, to our satellite campus at Fort Campbell, to online programs students can complete from anywhere in the world, we're committed to providing higher education to every career shifter, ladder climber, military service member, graduate student, and traditional college student who desires the opportunity. Austin Peay State University. More opportunities here, more opportunities out there.
Next, we are going to talk about the Netflix original series that everyone has been talking about, Stranger Things. In a small town where everyone knows everyone, a peculiar incident starts a chain of events that leads to the disappearance of Will Byers, which quickly tears at the fabric of an otherwise peaceful community. Now, dark government agencies and seemingly supernatural forces converge on the town. While a few locals begin to understand that there's more going on than meets the eye, critics have stated that by the end of the season, you'll be left with burning questions that can only be answered in the future. Let's check out the trailer.
This is Hawkins. I know the worst thing that's ever happened here in the 4 years I've been working here. It was when an owl attacked Eleanor Gillespie's head because it thought that her hair was a nest. Out of 100 times, kid goes missing. The kid is with a parent or a relative.
Well, what about the other time?
What?
You said 99 out of 100. What about the other time? The one!
I think she knows what happened to him.
And the girl?
She can't have gone far.
What the hell?
You know Will? Do you know where he is? Hiding. From who?
Maybe Will saw something that he shouldn't have.
According to the Symphony Advanced Media, within the first 35 days of release, Stranger Things has averaged about 14 million adult viewers. This has made it the third most watched season of a Netflix original series, behind, obviously, the first season of Fuller House and season 4 of Orange is the New Black. On August 31st, Netflix renewed Stranger Things for a second season of 9 episodes to be released in 2017. Now, personally, I want to know what you guys like for a show, because honestly, I don't like the show. I love the show. Everything about it was amazing. The music, the scene, the characters. It had that cool John Carpenter type music. It was inspired by Spielberg and Stephen King. The characters were just amazing. And that soundtrack. I listen to it on Spotify.
I do not like horror. I just don't. I'm like, I would jump up. I can't even binge watch it on Netflix because I'd be too scared to.
There's really nothing I love more than a movie that's set in the 70s, or is it the 70s or the 80s?
It's the 80s.
Okay. Well, when it's set in the past and they keep that theme like throughout, like I love things like that. Like they don't break character, they don't break like the scenery. They make sure everything makes sense, and the characters they're so lovable. Toothless, oh my God.
He's a great character.
I love Toothless. Oh.
To me, every person was good because they were well developed. I mean, obviously, Barb became a huge internet meme, Nancy's friend. But to me, the character I really liked was Nancy's boyfriend. Because in most shows, they would just say, oh, he's the attractive guy, so he's just going to be the jerk of the series. You know what I mean? He's trying to get her to lose her virginity. But no, it showed he is a nuanced person. He is the type of guy to where, yeah, I mean, he's popular. He may hang out with some shady people, but ultimately, he is a good person. And he does care about our well-being. And if someone was, not to be all spoilery, but Jonathan is kind of an odd French character in the show. And because of some of the things he does, I'm pretty sure I will have a similar reaction to her boyfriend in the series.
I feel like I'm more drawn to like the loner characters, like Will Byers' brother.
Oh, Jonathan? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't really remember his name. Okay. I'm really drawn to him with his camera and everything. I can really like relate to him and his loner personality and how he kind of like shuts off from his family. I don't know. I have more to see. I'm not done with the season yet, so.
I'm a loner too, so I would probably understand. If I watched it,
You'll latch on to him.
Yeah.
Well, and he gives a speech to his little brother Will in the flashback that is just amazing. It's about being your own person and being an individual, which I think is one of the great themes in the show. And someone we haven't talked about is, I mean, one of the greatest like new actresses, Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11. She does such a great job as 11.
Yes, I love 11. Okay, what do you not like about the show? Is there anything you don't like about the show?
There's only one thing, and like I said, it's kind of a spoiler, so I won't get too much into it. But they explain this thing called the Upside Down, and they explain where this is where the Demogorgon comes from, and we are going to explain about this universe. And at the end, they don't really explain the universe well. It's kind of half explained. It's explained enough to where characters are allowed to kind of interact with it, and the ending is able to become what the ending is, but it doesn't get fully elaborated. But because we have a season 2, I'm suspecting it may trail on.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm sure they wouldn't leave us any cliffhangers just in the first season. I mean, it's too good to have cliffhangers, really.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, I can't wait for you to finish because I will talk to you about what I'm talking about.
Yes. I will jump up and just know.
Here's what I encourage you to do. Watch it with the lights on. You have a great experience.
I watched it right before bed, and I feel like I shouldn't have done that. But, I mean, it didn't affect my dreams or anything, but it really had me physically on my toes. Like, physically on my toes. I was like, this is too scary for a show. But I couldn't stop watching. Like, it was just, the storyline is so interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because you genuinely care about the characters. And because you genuinely care and it's amazing, I'm going to give it a big old heart. I love this show. I love everything about it. And I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to have to give it a big heart, too. Because I love Toothless. I love 11. The characters, I'm just like, I have emotional connections to them.
I'm going to give it a like because I'm not going to downgrade it yet because I have not seen it. So it may get a heart once I, actually watch it and hope I don't jump out of my pants. So.
Well, I think you guys would give it a heart too because this Netflix original series was released on July 15th, 2016. So if you have not checked this show out, you need to because it is definitely binge worthy. Now stick with us because we will be back right after this.
You're a lot of different people. But you can be one more.
And if everything's golden, there's no better way. There's no better way.
We have 3 Bachelor of Arts degrees in art education, studio art, and graphic design. We also have 2 BFA, Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees that are really focused in the arts. We have a minor in art history, graphic design, photography, and studio. This is probably one of the best programs there is, and you can't go wrong coming here.
All right, so you're at the game, cheering like a madman when you realize you're the only one screaming, "Let's go pee," and the guy to your right is giving you serious stink eye. And that is exactly why you need to join the Govs Club. For as little as $100, you can get VIP parking and primo seats with loyalty maniacs who will help you cheer, heckle, and high-five your way through every minute of high-flying, heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat Govs action. Get in the game, get in the Govs Club.
The last movie we are going to discuss today is a movie recently released on Redbox. The 2016 comedy The Boss was directed by Bill Falcone. The film stars Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Bell, Kathy Bates, and Peter Dinklage. It follows Michelle Darnell, played by Melissa McCarthy, a titan of industry who is sent to prison for her insider trading. When she emerges, ready to brand herself as America's latest sweetheart, not everyone she screwed over is so quick to forgive and forget. Let's check out the trailer.
My name is Michelle Darnell, and I am the wealthiest woman in America. How wealthy am I? I wanted to come down on a golden phoenix, and I sure as hell did it.
I run your operation. Well, being a single mom, I deserve a pay raise.
You have a child.
Yeah.
I usually get kind of an asexual vibe.
You're under arrest for insider trading.
Michelle, don't struggle.
Son of a...
You're bankrupt. All your accounts have been frozen.
Claire, get me a new lawyer.
You don't have any money, you stupid ginger!
Mom, if she doesn't have anywhere to go, she should stay here.
Ha! Look at that. A bed and a sofa.
Careful, it's a bit temperamental.
It's not so bad.
Oh, I think I've shattered my pelvis. Michelle, you have to get out of the bath.
Oh my God! I'm self-tanning.
Close your robe.
Help me out. Tell me, do I have any streaks on my hamstrings?
Oh my God. Whoa! Michelle, you need to get off the couch. Take Rachel to her dandelions meeting.
Our troop came in with $189,000.
Holy.
What is all this?
This is my way back. We are going to start a brownie empire and teach these girls real business skills. We want some good recruits. Go for the aggressive girls. Who is that beast?
Crystal Del Vecchio.
You know the train wrecks always have stripper names.
What are you looking at?
Ooh, put her on the list.
Don't call it a comeback!
Okay, Crystal, what do we say if somebody doesn't want to buy?
Buy my brownies or I'll kill you.
Don't say that, Crystal. Hey, what do you think you're doing? This is where dandelions sell.
Ooh, that batch is burnt. That sweater just says, I give up.
You're making me feel very insecure right before my date.
If you could hear these sad basset hounds, they'd be saying, Claire, put us above
That's
your
not what my
waist.
boobs sound like.
Please don't zip me up in your jeans. Let me see this. Claire, it's like Geppetto.
Melissa McCarthy's character, Michelle Darnell, is actually based on a character created by Melissa McCarthy back when she worked with an improv group called The Groundlings. Not many people know this, but the director of this movie, Bill Falcone, is married to Melissa McCarthy in real life, and they starred in the 2011 comedy Bridesmaids together. The Boss was released on April 8th, 2016, and has generated mainly negative reviews from critics. Now, what did you guys think about it?
The critics were right.
I mean, it was good. It wasn't great. It was good. Okay? I like Melissa McCarthy. She's funny. You know, she was in Tammy. She was in Spy. She was even in the show Mike and Molly. With that,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I feel like she should have kind of stayed with like a series because like, you know, the jokes are easier to catch on and like it's over in 30 minutes. So I mean, it's not too like it was way too like what am I trying to say?
Yeah, it was like, it was way too drawn out, especially because the director was her husband, and he let her ad-lib way too much, especially with a cast like Kristen Bell, who I know you love from movies like Frozen.
Yes, I love her.
And I love her from like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but honestly, I feel like she has more personality in the Samsung commercials she does with her husband than this entire movie. They have Kathy Bates, who is doing the best work of her career on American Horror Story. They have Peter Dinklage, who on Game of Thrones is a revelation, and I just feel like they waste them all in the movie.
Yeah. I feel like with Melissa McCarthy, she's more of a stand-up type of comedian. I think I would like her more in stand-up instead of a movie because, like, they're not really that good with writing a story.
I think she goes too wild in her movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why like a movie like Spy worked, because she was playing an actual character. Because in all of her movies, essentially she was playing Melissa McCarthy as a rich person, or Melissa McCarthy as a poor person in Tammy. But I feel like her playing a character in Spy that was vastly different, someone who was more timid. I thought that was a great change of pace.
It's because her comedic style is completely screwball.
Yeah.
Like, that's all she's really good at doing, and that can get kind of tiring in a movie. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, it's good for a stand-up or Saturday Night Live, something with skits and something like that, where she can change her character a lot. But with a movie, how can you do that? Like, it's hard. I don't think she should have done this.
And I feel like this concept has been done, and it has been funnier. Like, for example, Get Hard with Will Ferrell essentially is this movie, but with Will Ferrell going to jail for a white-collar crime, potentially. I felt like that movie, even though I didn't even like it that much, I thought it was an uneven movie. It had better punchlines. It used his sidekicks really well. Like Kevin Hart, I thought was a great foil for him. They didn't waste him like they wasted all the other actors in The Boss. And also, one thing that really annoyed me, the neck brace was never explained in the movie. It's a weird artistic choice, and I don't know if a scene was cut, but it is just, quite frankly, really distracting.
I bet you guys didn't know that Melissa McCarthy was actually in Kim Possible.
When? Where?
She was in Kim Possible.
Yes, she was. She played Dee and Amy. You know, the one who was in love with Monkey Fist. That fat lady.
Oh,
yes, that was her.
That is her.
So.
Okay, see, that fits.
Yeah.
That fits because her type of character, she knows how to be like really scary and crazy. But like for a movie, again, I don't know.
So
actually, I think that fits perfectly with Melissa McCarthy's character, because she's a really animated person who, quite frankly, doesn't have much substance.
And Kim Possible was like 10 years ago, so. You know.
That's all I can think about now when I see her.
Yeah, Dee and Amy. So.
Wow. But
So what did you personally feel about this movie? What would be like your rating for it?
Oh, well, I have to give it the poop, honestly. I mean, it's a really good, it's okay. I would show, like, even though it's not for kids, it's more of a kid's movie, because they would probably like the storyline better and laugh more than I did.
Oh, you can say it's childish.
Yes, yes.
I will give it the like in honor of Kim Possible.
In honor of Kim Possible.
Yes.
With me, I'm a big Kim Possible fan, but if a movie's poop is poop. Melissa McCarthy cannot keep coming out with these movies where she is not doing original things. She is repeating the same jokes she did in 2011 in Bridesmaids.
Well, this movie is currently out in Redbox, so make sure you guys check it out for yourselves.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
Thanks for tuning in to our very first episode of The Verdict.
We hope you enjoyed the show, and as always, we'll see you at the movies.
You see, I was looking up Kim Possible earlier for no reason. So I was like, no way.
Boom.
Oh.
Did it.
I was looking at Melissa McCarthy to see what else she was in. And it's